Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, right now, I'm in the kitchen and I'm going to show you how to make crab and shrimp alfredo with cheap products that can taste like it came from a restaurant. So the things you're going to need today are a box of frozen crab cakes from Walmart. I like the thin spaghetti, but you can use linguine, you can use fettuccine, you can use rotini, whatever pasta you want to use. Need a bag of seasoning blend. You need half and half and shredded cheese. You need a bottle of alfredo sauce. And you're going to need Tony Chachere, garlic powder, and onion powder. So the first thing we're going to do is boil our noodles. Now boiling the noodles is something simple. We're going to try to do this dish with just 2 pots. We're going to use this pot to first boil our noodles, and then we're going to make our sauce in it. So first we're going to boil our noodles and set them to the side, and then you're going to need a big pot to put everything together at the end. So go ahead and put our noodles on the boil, and once we get the noodles boiled, we'll be back. Now, in the meantime, in between time, while we're getting ready, the water boiling to put our noodles in, let me explain to y'all the reason behind the shredded cheese and the half and half. Now, if you like the regular alfredo sauce, that is fine. You don't even have to buy those. But my husband, he has this thing about white sauce. It's like, he like mayonnaise, he like tartar sauce, but in his mind, pasta and just plain white sauce is nasty. So what I do is, just to like psych him out a little bit, I buy the Mexican blend cheese, and I just find that cheese melts better when you mix it with half and half. So a lot of recipes that, you know, require a cream sauce, I just make it cheesy and add half and half, and it also makes it taste a little better. It makes it more homemade, so than just having a regular plain alfredo sauce. So that's the purpose for the half and half and the shredded cheese. Okay, me personally, I like my crab cakes crunchy. So I'm going to cook them separately in the oven, and I'm not even going to put them in my alfredo, but when I scoop it and I serve it, then I'm going to put it on top, because I do want a little bit of alfredo sauce on it. So I'm going to take a regular pan like this. I know everybody has those pans that like gets food crispy. Like I also have like the long one, you know, that you cook french fries and stuff on in the oven, and it makes it still crispy. So we're not gonna grease it or anything, because you know how these pans are. So we're gonna go ahead and put our crab cakes in. The instructions say you can cook them frozen or thawed. I thawed mine out because I want them to cook like well, and I want them to be crispy. So put it on 400. I'm going to go ahead and put them in the oven. And as you can see, our pasta has finished, and I've drained it. So when I come back, we're going to start making our sauce. Also, y'all, the reason I thawed them as well is because I like to add a little bit more seasoning to mine. So you see how they are soft? Like I can remake them. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a little seasoning. I can't do it, show y'all, because I have to, you know, put my phone down, unfortunately, to do it. But I'm just going to go ahead and add a little Tony Chachere and onion powder and garlic powder just to spice them up a little bit. And I'm going to re-roll them and pack them down, and I'll show y'all how it looks in a second. Okay, also in the process of me re-seasoning them and remaking them, you can see I went from 4 to 8 because they were like a nice size. So I just made more. So we're going to go ahead and put them in the oven once it finished preheating. Okay, y'all, so we back. Okay, I have my shrimp peeled, deveined, and all that. They're right here. I forgot to tell you, you're going to need a little butter. So go get your butter. Get you some butter, rather. And we're going to get a tablespoon of butter. And we're going to go ahead and use our big pot. Get your big pot. Put your fire on medium. And get you a good heaping tablespoon of butter. And put it in there. Opening your seasoning blend. Open our seasoning blend. And I like my food to have seasoning. I like taste. So I'm gonna put about half the bag in my pot with my butter. Put half the pack in there, and then go ahead and add your shrimp. Now, what I'm cooking, I like to have everything open so I can just grab it. So your area gonna be a little messy for a minute, but that's fine. Go ahead and add you some Tony Sachet and a little onion powder and garlic powder to season your shrimp and your onion, bell pepper, celery. I'm gonna add that in. Excuse me. I was supposed to tell y'all, seasoning always makes me sneeze, so just please step away and turn your head and sneeze. Don't sneeze over the food, y'all. That's nasty. So get you a spoon and go ahead and start stirring it up. Let the butter melt and just kind of sauteing and cooking your shrimp. When they're light pink, then that means they're done, and we can go on to the next step. But you want to cook them all the way to their light pink. Okay, y'all. When your shrimp are done, rather, they should look like this. You see the pink, because you don't want to overcook them. So now what you're gonna do is, now I don't have, y'all, as much as I cook, I do not have a liquid measuring cup. So see these cups? This is 16 ounces. So we're gonna fill it halfway. There will be a cup, and there's a little line on the inside that's halfway. We're gonna do half and half. And we're gonna pour that in, and we're gonna pour about half of our bag of shredded cheese. And we're gonna stir that until it melts down. And it's gonna take a little while. Make sure you stand there and keep stirring, because it will get sticky and stuck to the pot and burnt. And once that happens, throw the whole meal away. If it's thick and it burns, ain't no saving it. Ain't no saving it. So if that happens, you just done messed up, baby. Just throw it away. So let me show y'all how it's looking. You see the texture and how it looks? So now we're gonna add our Alfredo sauce to the pot. So we're gonna just add half the jar for right now. We've added half the jar of our Alfredo sauce. We'll mix it all together. And of course, the Alfredo sauce is going to take on the color of the cheese sauce that we had previously, which is our goal, because we don't want our sauce white. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to season our sauce. So we're going to add some more Tony Sachet. Y'all notice that I add a lot of seasoning to all my food. I like seasoned food. I don't like no bland ass food. We'll add some onion powder and some garlic powder. I'm gonna stir it all up again. And then, so that we don't have like uneven pasta, you know, sometimes pasta doesn't have enough sauce or has too much noodles, we're gonna add our noodles a little bit by a little bit. We're gonna just be grabbing some with the tongs and add it to our sauce. I'm gonna have to get a better setup so that I can be showing y'all everything that I'm doing, because I know some people are more visual than just, you know, listening. And here is our finished product. It's so good, y'all. Like, let me know what y'all think. After y'all make it, comment below. Tell me, how did y'all's come out?